Hey guys, Avi here, and welcome back to our Swift series. In this video, we're going to be learning about structures. Let's get started. Now over here I have some code. Again, I don't want you to copy this, but I'm going to be using it to explain why we might want to use structures, okay? Structures. What are structures? Structures are a way to encapsulate data by grouping together certain variables and placing them under one broad name. In this scenario, we have a user's location. Every user has a name, and every location has a latitude and a longitude, okay? So these are our three variables, name, latitude, and longitude. I went ahead and created a function, getLocation. It takes in a name, a latitude, and a longitude, and we're printing just the name out for now. And then I went ahead and called this function, getLoc, with my name, latitude, and longitude. Now this works, okay? Is it pretty looking? Is it clean? Not really, okay? We have a lot of variables, there's a lot of stuff going on. It's very easy to lose something in this mess. Instead, what we could do is we could create a structure called user location. Every user location, as I just said, has a name, a latitude, and longitude. So go ahead and type with me over here. Now you can go ahead and follow along. Struct user location, okay? And every user location, as we just said, has what? It has a name, which is type string. It has a latitude, which is type double. And then we has a var longitude, which is type double, okay? So what we did is we grouped these three variables, which are completely separate beforehand, and we put it under a structure called user location. Now, if I ever have an instance where I want to create this sort of name, latitude, longitude, which is my user location, I can go ahead and say var my location is equal to user location, and then specify the name, the latitude, and the longitude. So Avi, my latitude is 41.123, longitude is 42.123. Fantastic. So look what happened. Instead of having to create three separate variables and set the values for each one, we created one variable which has all three variables in it. It has my name, my latitude, and my longitude. Now what I can do is I can say my location.latitude. That will give me my latitude. My location.longitude will get me my longitude, and my location.name is going to get me my name, okay? Very, very straightforward stuff. And going back to our getLocation function over here, let me go ahead and bring this down a bit. So Command X and bring this down. Now what I'm going to go ahead and do is, instead of passing in these three variables, I'm going to pass in one variable. I'm going to call it LOC and set this equal to type user location, okay? See how simple that was? And now if I want to print out the name, I'll say loc.name, okay? Very, very straightforward. So if I now go back over here and say getLocation, my location is, LOC is my loc. Let's go ahead and run this. Let's see what happens. We should go ahead and see over here, Avi. Fantastic. So that's the whole purpose of structures, to group variables, to group these constants together, and then go ahead and name it under one name. Everything you have, maybe it's a dog has a name, it has an age, it has a type. You could group those three variables under a structure. That's the power of structure, guys. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. And honestly, just doing a quick recap, you create a structure, okay? Struct keyword, you have a structure name, and then you have the different variables that every single instance of the structure should have. In our case, for user location, it was name, latitude, and longitude. You create it just by specifying user location and filling in the values, and then you can call the values by specifying your variable name and then the variable type, or in this case, what it is. So latitude, longitude, and name. Anyways, guys, hopefully structures made sense. Again, very straightforward, very fun to use. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. 1, 2, 3.